With so many shapes, sizes, and styles of knives available, choosing a personal carry knife that is right for your needs can be challenging. This video will help you meet that challenge by guiding you through a logical process that will enable you to make the right choice the first time. The first step in choosing a carry knife should be learning about the knife laws in your area. The internet and your local library are great sources of information for this. In general, you should determine the legally permissible blade length and any restrictions regarding the carry of specific types of knives or methods of carry. Remember to check both state and any applicable local or municipal laws where you live and in areas where you frequently travel. Laws can vary from place to place, so it's your responsibility to do the homework. Once you have a better idea of the basic size and type of knife you're permitted to carry, use that information to narrow your choice to either a folding knife or a fixed blade sheath knife. Fixed blades are stronger than folders and excellent for outdoor activities and rural environments. For most people, however, folding knives tend to be more convenient, easier to carry, and more commonly seen than fixed blades. If, like most people, you decide that a folding knife best meets your needs, your next question should be whether you prefer or are allowed to carry a knife with a locking or non-locking blade. Locking blades have a mechanical lock mechanism that secures the blade firmly in the open position. This prevents a knife from closing accidentally and allows greater utility of the point of the blade. However, some jurisdictions prohibit lock blade knives, and some knife users prefer the traditional non-locking or slip joint style of knife. Another important consideration is whether you are right or left-handed. Some lock mechanisms, like the liner lock, are usually built with a right-hand bias, making them easier for right-handed people to operate. Although left-handed liner locks are sometimes produced and many left-handers have learned to adapt to right-handed knives, an easier solution is to choose a locking mechanism that can be operated equally well with either hand. Lock mechanisms like the back lock and ball bearing lock are completely ambidextrous, making them ideal for left-handers or users who prefer the advantage of being able to operate the knife equally well with either hand. One very desirable feature on a folding knife is the capability to open the blade using only one hand. Typically, this is provided through something that offers traction for the thumb to manually rotate the blade to the open position. This may be a stud, a disc, or an elegantly simple hole in the blade. One of the defining characteristics of the modern folding knife, the one-hand opening feature, was first introduced into production knives and popularized by Spyderco. To ensure that your knife is accessible when you need it, you should also consider carry position. Most folding knives can be true pocket knives and carried in the pocket. However, to keep them even more accessible, make full use of your pocket and keep your knife free from pocket lint, a pocket clip is a much better option. First introduced and popularized by Spyderco, it allows you to carry your knife clipped to the top of the pocket where it is instantly available when needed. Your preference of right or left-handed carry will also influence your choice of clip-carried knives. Some knives offer reversible clips that allow them to be carried on either side of the body with equal ease. You should also know that clip carry positions can be either tip up or tip down. Tip up means the point of the closed knife faces upward when carried in the pocket. On properly designed knives, this allows you to draw and open the knife without having to adjust your grip on the handle. Tip down means that the point of the closed blade faces downward when carried. This style of carry requires a slight grip adjustment after the knife is drawn, but is more comfortable for some users. If you want the best of all worlds, you can choose a knife with a 4-position clip that supports tip up and tip down carry on both the left and right sides. Getting to the heart of the knife, the next consideration is blade shape. Choice of blade shape can be determined by the types of tasks you will most likely perform with your knife, your personal preferences, or a combination of both. Blades with lots of belly to the cutting edge work very well for slicing chores. Hawkbill profiles with concave cutting edges tend to collect the material being cut and work well on rope and cord. Straight-edged Wharncliffe blades are great general-purpose knives that also allow precise cutting with the tip of the blade. Sheepfoot blades also have straight cutting edges, but have blunted points. This makes them ideal for use as rescue tools, especially when the blade features a serrated edge. Trying different blade styles will enable you to gain experience with them and feel how they perform when cutting different materials. Blade steel can also be a critical aspect of choosing a knife that is appropriate for your needs. Knife steel is a very complex topic, but in general, you should think in terms of edge holding, corrosion resistance, and your ability to sharpen the edge when it becomes dull. When properly ground, all modern knife steels will take a reasonable edge. Higher quality steels, when properly hardened and tempered, will retain a sharp edge for a significant period of time before requiring sharpening. Stainless steels are desirable because they are more resistant to rust and corrosion than non-stainless steels. They are therefore a better choice for knife users working in humid climates or around water. A good knife steel should also allow the knife to be sharpened easily without the need for special tools or equipment. Another aspect of blade selection is the choice of edge style, specifically plain edge, serrated edge, or a combination edge. A traditional plain edge cuts cleanly and works well for all cutting chores, as long as it is kept sharp and well maintained. The serrated edge was first introduced to folding knives by Spyderco in 1981. It cuts very aggressively and is ideal for cutting fibrous materials like rope and webbing. Properly designed serrations also tend to maintain a usable edge longer than a plain edge. However, it's important to remember that all serrations are not created equal. A combination edge provides a balance of these two qualities, offering a section of serrations near the heel of the blade and a plain edge near the tip. Your choice of edge should be based on a consideration of the types of cutting chores and materials you plan to tackle, as well as an honest assessment of your sharpening skills. Closely related to edge style is edge geometry. In simple terms, this is the cross-sectional shape of the blade that is produced by the grinding process. Like blade shape, there are many variations to edge geometry, but an acute cutting angle at the edge, backed by a strong supporting blade structure, provides the best overall performance. Another aspect of choosing a personal carry knife is handle design. In considering handle design, you should pay close attention to ergonomics, the size, shape, and feel of the handle relative to your hand, as well as the material and texture of the handle. A good handle should provide a secure grip and allow you to use the knife safely with power and control. Your choice of handle material should be a balance of your needs and preferences, combining aesthetic qualities with durability and strength. Finally, you should consider your personal budget and how it applies to the style and materials of your knife. The best knife brands offer a broad selection of products that provide quality and performance at prices that fit every budget. They should also offer upscale knives, limited editions, and other special features that provide both performance and a higher degree of pride of ownership. That broad spectrum of choices allows you to choose a knife that is right for you, your needs, and your personal taste. The knife you carry is a very personal choice and a direct reflection of your individual needs and tastes. We hope the logic described in this video will help you in this process and will enable you to make your first choice the right choice for you.